Hi, this is David, and I just got an interesting response on one of my videos that had to do with what the Mormons don't tell you. And the individual was fairly defensive, obviously LDS, and that's fine. That's the way they're trained. Saying that I learned stuff on the internet from who knows where. Let me tell you who knows where on the internet. I learned on the internet from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints genealogical library, which anybody can look up and see the wives of Joseph Smith. That is your document, your history, the truth according to your Mormon cult. You will see Nancy Winchester, 14 years old. You will see Helen Mar Kimball, 14 years old, Heber C. Kimball's daughter, that was married to Joseph Smith. I'm saying that cult leaders generally marry young girls. This fits with Joseph Smith and a cult idea. Okay, it's your document. Yeah, it's the internet, but I looked in your documents. I also looked in the documented history of the church. Have you read that? I don't think so, because you're too young, and I think the church has taken it out of publication because it can't defend so many of the things that were said in that particular document. I've read the document, and I have been everywhere that Joseph Smith has been, except in Helen Mar and Nancy Winchester's bed. I've been to his birthplace. Have you? I've been to the Sacred Grove. Have you? I've stood on Hill Cumorah, where the plates supposedly were handed by Moroni. Have you? I've been to his father's home and the ranch where he fell over the fence and supposedly Moroni appeared to him. Have you? I've been in the mansion house where the first endowments were given by Joseph Smith. Have you? I've been in the gravesite of Joseph and Hiram Smith next to the mansion house. Have you? I've been to Liberty Jail. Have you? I've been to Carthage Jail. Have you? I've been to Nauvoo and the temple site. Have you? So what I'm saying is, these are not evil things on the internet. The internet is the kiss of death for liars, cheaters, and thieves, and wild stories of golden plates that are now hidden conveniently from the world, I know, to test your faith. It doesn't test my faith because I don't believe there were gold plates. And if you check your history in your journals and written by your people, you will see the Mountain Meadows Massacre and Brigham Young's connection to that. You will see that the church finally put a monument up there after they slaughtered their stake president and a few bishops, 120 innocent people. So I'm going to respond just with a video to your response that either I'm not educated or trained and or I have no experience. Okay, I'm a 4-year seminary graduate of the Mormon Church. I'm a graduate of Brigham Young University of the Mormon Church. I've been married in the Manti Temple. I've been married in the Washington, D.C. Temple, and I've been married in the Salt Lake Temple. I've been married to 2 returned missionaries. I've sent 2 children on missions over the world. And I certainly have had experience reading the documented history of the church. I was active in the Mormon Church for 50 years. I've never had a high council meeting or been excommunicated or in any way been offended. Basically, I've looked at the doctrine, I've looked at your history, I've looked at the fraud that I was involved in. And I paid my money, I did my time. I've got 14 kids. Gee, do you think I would have had 14 kids if I wasn't in a Mormon cult that told me I was preparing for my eternal worlds and my children here would be the beginning of my Kolob experiences and a new planet and as many polygamous wives as I want? Go look in your own book, Doctrine and Covenants 132. Joseph Smith said, if you're not a polygamist, you're not going to get into the highest degree and glory of the celestial kingdom. Step outside the box. Get outside the cult and look at the truth. Look at your own documents. You don't even have to look at other people who have things to say. I never believe what people say. I believe in internet links. Links. And people like me, I've lived it, I've been there, I'm experienced, I'm knowledgeable, I wasn't kicked out, I wasn't offended. I found that it was a fraud and the doctrine is made up, and Joseph Smith to me is a child molester faking gold plates. He was a gold digger, and basically he translated your Book of Mormon with his head in a top hat and a stone inside with no light. Look that up in the Desert News. That is your documents, not the internet. There is no evil people out here trying to destroy the Mormon Church. You guys destroy it yourselves. It's a lie.